Here at D20 Pictures, we are proud of our tradition of excellent nonsensical films. When we were contracted to make a documentary on Isaac Newton,
we were surprised. We thought he was a well-known scientist.
A few interviews, however, proved us wrong.
That Newton guy? Isn't he the guy who created Fig Newtons? That's a tasty treat. Where's my beer?
We then thought about hiring a pro-documentary director, but that didn't help.
Protesting is not enough. We must take radical action against the fascists in our own country. Bring it down! Bring it all down!
So we thought, hell, let's just do it ourselves.
God damn on!
Sir Isaac Newton is a renowned scientist, mathematician, and really smart guy from the 17th century. His crowning achievements were the 3 laws of motion, universal gravitation, and the discovery of calculus. That said, most people remember him as a guy who was hit in the head with an apple.
Hey, Newton!
Hey!
Isaac Newton was born on December 25th, 1643. As a joke, some people celebrate this day as Newtonmas.
In 1669, Newton found calculus. Being the cautious man he was, he didn't publish his findings until 1693. In the meantime, another mathematician, Gottfried Leibniz, discovered calculus and published his findings before Newton did. This sparked a war between mathematicians that studied mathematical growth for over a century.
After he found calculus, he began working on optics. He created a telescope of his own design and was one of the first scientists to discover that light had both properties of a wave and that of a particle.
In 1679, Newton began work on gravity. In his work, Principia Mathematica, Newton laid the ground rules to the laws of motion. He also was the first to coin the word gravity, based on the Latin word gravitas, which means weight. He also estimated the speed of sound, which is close to the actual speed.
Later in his life, Newton became more religious. He became a member of Parliament in 1689 and 1701. He later was a warden at the Royal Mint, where he turned his energies towards catching counterfeiters, which he was very successful at.
After an illustrious career, Newton died on March 20th, 1727. He was buried in Westminster Abbey.
In conclusion,
Okay, a limousine that can fly. Now I have seen everything.
Really? Have you seen a man eat his own head?
Well, there's only one thing we can say.
Newton rocks.
Newton rocks.
Newton rocks.
Newton rocks.
Out of my dreams. Get into my car. Get out of my dreams.
Playground when suddenly Suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up a can of Shaq Fu when Aaron Carter came out of the blue and he started beating up Shaquille O'Neal. Then they both got flattened by the Batmobile, but before he could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave and took an AK-47 out from under his hat, flew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat, but he ran out of bullets and he ran away because Optimus Prime came to save the day. This is the ultimate showdown.